Hi everyone, I am S. Katpagalashmi, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce with Finance of Dr. S.N.S. Rajalashmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. I am going to talk about a case study on Nestle's expansion into rural India. Case study on Nestle's expansion into rural India. Before we go to case study, we have to know the company position. In 2021, FMCG company Nestle India Limited declared that it would spread its reach to 1,20,000 villages by 2024. By sprucing up its rural distribution channels, Suresh Narayanan, Chairman and Managing Director Nestle India Limited, said rural is an important dimension of the next phase of Nestle. So, Nestle company has wanted to expand their business into rural areas of India. Next, Nestle has been associated with the urban market. Its product portfolio found takers mostly among urban Indians. It had, however, always had a presence in rural India, though on a very small scale. In 2015, after the Maggi Fisco, where the product was banned in several states due to its lead content and was later reintroduced, Nestle wanted to reduce its dependence on a few products and also widen its reach. By 2016, its reach extended to just 1,000 villages. Nestle planned to reach out to those villages which had a population of more than 5,000. By doing so, it planned to cater to the needs of consumers in rural India, whose consumption patterns were changing rapidly and where products tagged as urban products were finding many takers. Nestle also introduced several new products and was looking at extending its reach further. Next, as Nestle was developing its distribution systems to reach the rural hinterlands, the competition was not far behind. Another FMCG major, HUL, was well entrenched in the rural markets with a presence in over 3 lakhs villages in the country. Indian companies like Dauber, ITC were also strong with the presence in more than 1 lakh villages. So here is the study. Next we move to issues. The case is structured to achieve the following teaching objectives. The issues are: understand how to design marketing strategy for rural market and understand the sales and distribution in the rural market. So the students will understand how to design marketing strategy for rural market, then understand the sales and distribution in the rural market. There are two issues. The keywords are Nestle, rural expansion, sales and distribution, FMCG, that is fast moving consumer goods. These are all about the study. So we move to conclusion, that is solution for the study. We can know clearly about the case study. The Nestle company wants to move for expansion of business in rural India. That is the case. What is the solution here? In March 2021, Suresh Narayanan, Chairman and Managing Director of Nestle India Limited, the Indian subsidiary of FMCG major Nestle company, announced that there was a lot of reached more than 1,20,000 villages with a population of over 5,000 in rural India by 2024. To cater the needs of rural consumer, Nestle also planned to bring several changes in its products. distribution and communication. Narayanan said the work is on in terms of renovating the industry and innovating some products that we will put in the rural and semi-urban markets. We will look at different models and channels of distribution to access smaller markets, and finally communication thirst of the company will also go towards campaigns, messaging, advertising that will be more rural centric. Nestle India Limited was the Indian subsidiary of Swiss multinational food and drink processing conglomerate corporation Nestle SA. The conglomerate owned 62.76% of its Indian subsidiary. That is the introduction about the study. So we can know the solution about the company status. Then we can understand the time for change, the new channels. Time for change. Nestle had always been associated with the urban market. Yes, absolutely. It is not relevant to rural market. Its product portfolio found takers mostly among urban Indians. In 2015, after the Maggi Fisaco, where the product was banned in several states. Due to it, the lead content before being reintroduced later, Nestle wanted to reintroduce its product Maggi. The new channel, yes, the company wanted to expand multiple channels. The company used a combination of direct distribution and wholesale trade channels for the rural market. The Narayanan CEO said the route to market has to be different. It cannot be the same. The company even participated in local ads to advertise and sell its products. Many of Nestle's advertisements were created in local languages to the new markets. Next, the results and the competitive landscape. Yes, the results. What is the result behind that? December 2020, during that period, while Nestle's overall sales grew by 10%, urban sales grew by just 6%. So at the same time, the semi-urban and rural India were experiencing growth. For example, Maggi had found several takers in rural markets pushed by advertisement in local languages and smaller packs priced at ₹5. The competitive landscape, a study conducted in 2019 by the World Economic Forum and Brain Company, stated that there was a shift in the consumption pattern of Indians. According to a report, the information divide between rural and urban consumers was getting narrower due to the extensive reach of the internet. Finally, challenges for Nestle. Yes, absolutely. There are several challenges to the company. When we enter into rural market, we have to understand the language and the taste of the consumer. So, already the Hindustan Unilever Limited, ITC, Dabur, Britannia, Coca-Cola and Pepsi had been expanding their rural distribution since the early 2000s. So they are the real competitors to the Nestle company. So by 2024, absolutely the company can reach the rural Indian people. So that is the solution. The exhibit from the study, we can exhibit a Nestle India portfolio of brands and Maggi crisis. We know already Maggi crisis, rural marketing initiatives of Indian FMCG companies. So these are all about the case study of Nestle company. Nestle is the expansion into rural India. Thank you.